Hello everyone, welcome back. So as you saw already in the title, we are going to be playing with some new Essence makeup. My skin, I just washed it and I really didn't have a chance to really do my full skincare routine because I don't want anything peeling underneath. I should have at least put on some moisturizer, but I didn't. I do like to give my skin some time to soak up my skincare before going into makeup. We're just gonna go right into it. So I don't have a Essence primer. I actually wanted to pick up I think it's their vitamin C like serum primer, but they didn't have it at the Ulta that I went to. So I'm still gonna stick to a affordable primer. So this one is from Wet n Wild and it is their Glass Correct primer. I do like the way that this makes my skin look and feel. It does make your skin look nice and just glowy. It feels moisturized, so it's just exactly what we need. Look at that glow. First, I'm going to test out the Essence. This is the What the Fake Extreme Plumping Lip Filler Lip Gloss, and it is supposed to have a shiny tinted finish, and it is with chili extract. It's supposed to also have vitamin E and hyaluronic acid. So I heard that this is a good dupe for the Too Faced lip injection. I do have a newer version of the Too Faced lip injection, so I do know how that one feels. This one does have like a tint to it. I don't know how the tint is going to come across, but I thought while we are doing our makeup, let's leave our lips have some time to get plump and see how it is. The nice thing that I do like and appreciate is it doesn't have that original plumping scent. You know how some lip glosses that have that plumping have that like you can just smell it, like you can smell that it's a plumping gloss. It's like that cinnamon, I don't know. I don't know exactly what the smell is. It's not just cinnamon. It's like another type of scent. This does tingle. And I'm trying to like, I want to say it's pretty darn close to the Too Faced, like how it feels. It's not like, the thing is I do like the Too Faced plumping gloss. It's not too extreme for me. I want to say that this does have a strong tingle. I don't know if I would say yet that it's very close. Like once this like wears off and stuff, I would have to put on the Too Faced to really compare. It does tingle, and I feel like to some it could be too tingly, but I don't think it's as extreme, like the tingle burning feeling. I don't think it's as extreme as the Too Faced. But yeah, this is very, very nice. It does have like a very slight maybe tint to it where it gives your lips just like that little blush of pink, but it's definitely not as red, which I wasn't expecting it to be, but it's not as red as in the tube. And I think that even depending on what look you were going for, I think you would still be able to use this. So because I'm going to go in with a powder foundation, I'm actually going to go in with my concealer first. So again, I don't have an Essence concealer, so we're just going to jump into another drugstore. This is from Milani. It is the Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer. This one is in the shade Medium Beige 135. So next I'm just going to go into the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Clarifying Finishing Powder. This one is in the shade Fair Light, and I use this for my under eyes. It has like a nice yellow like undertone to it. I'm just going to go right in. I'm not going to really go in with any other cream products, so I'm just going to go ahead and set my eyes a while. That way when we put on the powder foundation, it's not really clinging to like the wet spots of the concealer either. So next we're gonna go in with this new Essence 16-Hour Cover and Last Powder Foundation. Actually, do my lips, I feel like my lips are now starting to look darker. Like they're starting to have more of a tint. I just like looked in the mirror and I was like, wait a minute, it doesn't look like so much like a clear gloss anymore. Or maybe it's just my lips getting red because of the plumping, but I feel like they look a little bit darker. It could just me be going crazy, but anyways. So this is a new powder foundation from Essence. It does come with a mirror, so that's nice. And then it does come with this like little blotting pad 2, so can kind of just leave it in there. So I got mine in the shade 07 Natural Suede. I don't know if this shade's gonna work for me. When I got it, I wasn't as tan, I don't think. I'm gonna use this powder brush here. It's not as dense, but this is the Equal Tools like powdered brush. So that's what I'm gonna use, and I'm just gonna pick up some product. It's a very soft powder, like as you can see, the kickback. You can see like all my imperfections. See here what we get. So because I'm using more of a fluffier brush, I'm not really getting like a whole lot of coverage. It is like mattifying me and taking away like the dewiness and the glow from that primer, but it's not like the e.l.f. camo where it's giving me like a lot of coverage. So far, looking at my skin, it doesn't look dry or super powdery, and it's not like super matte. Like you can still see the light bouncing off of my skin. So like it definitely took down like the dewiness from the primer, but I still have like a slight glow. So it's kind of reminding me of the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. It's just not like the coverage. I do like to use the e.l.f. Camo powder with a brush as well, and you still get pretty decent coverage. So we're gonna just kind of test out the little like pad thing that they gave, just to see if we can build it up that way. You see how like you can see the powder, but a lot of... So if you were to use this on its own and you're looking for coverage, I would definitely spot conceal first and then use this. Or I think this will be a very nice powder to kind of just like set your makeup. It's not a powder foundation that is going to give you a whole lot of coverage. So if you want like slightly more coverage after using like a tinted moisturizer or, you know, something like that, I think this is going to give you slightly more coverage and set your makeup, but it's not going to be too heavy. That's just my first impressions on this. So sticking with complexion, Essence came out with these things called Kissed by the Light. It's illuminating powder. They came out with 2 shades. They came out with 01 Star Kissed and 02 Sun Kissed. So Star Kissed looks like it has like bronzer, blush, and highlighter all in one. So this is really a product that it's more of just like your all-in-one type of thing. You're just going to swirl your brush in it, because obviously the way that it's made, it's, I mean, if you want to focus maybe on more highlighter, you can focus on this area here, but it's going to be very hard to pick up anything specific without picking up other products. So normally these types of products are made to just kind of swirl your brush in and kind of get a little of everything. So I'm going to try them in different parts of my face so that way we can see the difference. I'm going to use this one on my cheek because it has the blush color, and then I'm going to use this one like on my forehead because we're going to kind of use this more of a bronzer, but it's going to be more of an illuminating bronzer again because it has like that highlighter in it. The highlighter reminds me of the oh my god, it's the popular highlighter that Essence has that everyone uses. Pure Nude, I think is what it's called. I don't remember, but it kind of reminds me of that. So let's like swatch it. Okay, it's really nice actually. Then this one here, it's gonna be nice if you have more fair. You can see like this one's gonna be more better for my skin tone for a highlighter. This one's just a little bit too icy. I have a feeling that I might just end up passing this along and keeping this one, because I think even in this even in the winter time, I think this one's gonna be better than this one. But they're very affordable, so that's why I just end up picking up both. I'm just gonna swirl it all up in there. See, I'm not really getting anything. Like, it's even looking at my brush, it's kind of not picking up a whole lot. I want to say, I know these are called illuminators, so if you're looking more for a highlighter with just maybe a tint of something else, that's what it is. Like if you're looking to get this more as like a blush, like it's not really gonna work out. I just only wanted to play with it because it was very interesting, but as you can see, it just looks like highlighter, like no blush. So that is that one. Next, I'm gonna go into this one here. This one looks more of like a bronzer. Let's see if I can get like a bronzer. Not really, it's almost the same, like it's picking up the glow, but you're not getting too much of like this pigment here. I'm trying to like really focus on the bronzer. Like that's the bronzer, but like it's just not trying to, like I don't mind the glow, but I would like some pigment too. But I feel like you have to pick up so much highlighter in order to get some pigment. So I don't know. I think this would be nice as just like a bronzer topper, to be honest, or just as like a highlighter. This would be really nice. So I think I'm gonna keep this one, but I am gonna pass on this one here because I don't need to. I really just wanted to test them out for you guys. But yeah, it's just, you can see a little bit of the bronzer, but you really gotta get a lot of the glow. So I wouldn't use this as my main bronzer, even if you are looking for a glowy bronzer. I would just use this more so for as like a bronzer topper or a highlighter. You can definitely make those products work, but they are not my favorite. So I'm gonna go into something that is my favorite. This is the Essence The Blush, and this is in the shade 20 Bespoke. And I love this one because it's like a perfect nude blush, and it's almost like your bronzer blush all in one. Like, and it has like a nice satin finish, so it literally can be like your glow, your bronzer, your highlighter, just your bronzer, your blush, and it can give you a little bit of glow as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add this to my cheeks. This is what playing with makeup is all about. Sometimes you find things that you're like, oh my god, I can't live without it, and then there's things where it's like, ooh, aren't you glad I tried it? I'm gonna do my brows really quick off camera. All right, so for eyes, I picked up another one of the Essence eyeshadow palettes. This is one of their like 6-pan eyeshadow palettes. I love these. I have so many colors, and I'm just so happy. I think I have like, so I have the nude, the peach, the bronze. I have the purple lilac palette. I don't remember which one it's called. And then I have the rosy one. So I have 5. So this will even it out. I'm not really interested in the blue one, and I don't know if they have like other colors. I don't remember, but they do have like quite a few different color stories. I did pick up the green one because it just looked fall-like to me, and I was like, you know what? I wasn't gonna pick it up. I was like, it's not really my cup of tea. But then I was like, you know what? This just looks like a cute palette for fall. So I ended up picking it up. This one is the Dancing Green eyeshadow palette. Oh my god, guys, look at these freaking colors. Does that not like scream like fall to you? These are, I think these are $4.99 or $3.99. They're so affordable, like crazy affordable. So, and like the pigment is insane. So let's just test this out to make sure it's the same like quality, because girl, let's see here. All right. Okay, so that one's not that impressive. That's this one right here. The other palettes so far are more impressive than this one. Maybe it's just the shade. It's pretty, don't get me wrong. It's a very pretty shade, but that took 2 swatches to get to that. All right, let's go into this like forest green one. Ooh, that one looks like it's gonna be nice. So we're gonna go right next to it. Yeah, see, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. This one was like a bit sheer, but this one, the pigment was there. And then I'm gonna go into this like, it's almost like a silver green color. so pretty. We're gonna swatch her over here. Ooh, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. I want to say she's more pigmented than this one, but not as pigmented as this one. Like you can see there's slight sheerness there, but not as sheer. Let's like build her up, see what she does. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, it's still very pretty, and for the price, like you really can't beat it. The mattes are, I just like picked some of that dark green up. It's a bit harder to swatch mattes, I feel, but that's, I mean, that's pigment right there. And then you get a nice like cool like brown in here, and then you get like a very nice like highlighter shade. It's like a almost matte, but with a very like light sheen to it. So I'm gonna go into this brown right here. I would normally start my look off with a lighter brown just to kind of get my base, but we're gonna just go very light-handed. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this brown almost looks like I picked up this color, but I picked up this color and it's not really giving me the brown that I want. Guys, I'm sad. I was so excited to do this, like, because this is gonna be our first fall look together. You see? Oh. Guys, I'm like, what is happening? It like, oh, that's not brown at all. That's like, I don't even know. We're gonna go ahead and build the outer corner up with the darker green shade, and we're just gonna kind of build it. Next, I'm gonna jump into this green shade here, and let's see if we can just kind of put this all over our lid and just kind of try to save the look. Don't worry guys, I'm gonna take off this lip gloss. I just really wanted to test it out and see what it did throughout the video, but I knew it wasn't gonna go with this look if it did have a tint, so I was prepared. So next I'm just gonna use, I think I'm gonna take this green right here. There we go. I'm gonna go into this like lighter shade, like the lightest green. And we're just gonna keep going. I'm gonna go almost right in the inner corner. I'm gonna take this very like bone shade and just pop that in the inner corner, and brown bone. Next, I'm gonna go into something that I really do love from Essence. This is their super precise eyeliner, and it is like their long lasting. It's supposed to be waterproof. I really do like this liner, so maybe it will help save this look. So we got a wing just for fun. And then I'm gonna go into another product that I really do like. So this is the False Lash Effect Mascara Lash Princess. I really do like this mascara, and it's a pretty popular one. So we're gonna go in with mascara. All right, I'm gonna take off that gloss. As you can see, it does leave a tint behind too, so as it's wearing off, you're gonna have like a nice little tint. So for lip liner, I'm gonna use the Nude Glam Auto Lip Liner. This one's in the shade Laughter, and it's from LA Colors, if I didn't mention that already. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a try. I don't know how nude we're talking here, because it almost looks very ashy. Normally to overline, I like my nudes to be a little bit darker. Wow. The makeup gods are not on my side today, are they? Alright, so a lipstick that I do like is also from Essence. It's the 05 Legendary. And this is just a really nice nude. We're gonna set our face. This is the Lottie London Dewy Setting Spray. All right, this is the final look. I mean, I made it work. It was definitely fun to play with these products, test them out for you guys. I was really excited when I saw these products on the Xoxo website, and I was like, ooh, I cannot wait to try. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely getting like fall vibes. I'm also getting like Christmas look vibes because of the green, but I just love this color too in the fall. So it just makes me more excited to play with fall like colors and palettes and just get into the fall vibes because we are approaching the end of September. Today's September 15th when I'm filming this. So again, subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you do not miss any future cool videos. Just very quickly on everything. I really do like the lip gloss. It does tingle very similar to the Too Faced one. It might be just very, very slightly less tingly, but pretty darn close. So if you don't like that feeling at all, I would just stay far away from this. It does leave a tint behind, and it does eventually, like the longer you're wearing it, tint your lips. So I think this would just be a very nice lip gloss for those like no makeup days. But obviously something, if you're wearing like a look like this is not a lip gloss you're gonna be able to wear because it's gonna clash, you know? I mean, you do what you want to do, but in my opinion, it's gonna clash. As of right now, I don't have anything bad to say about the Essence 16 Hour Cover and Last Foundation. It's not my favorite. It's not something where I'm like, you absolutely need this in your life. Go out and buy it right now. If you wanted to give it a try, if you're looking for a lighter coverage foundation or something just to kind of top off your other foundations and you're just looking for slightly more coverage, I think this would be nice to use. As you can see, like I did obviously put on highlighter, but my face doesn't look super matte and cakey and powdery, so I really do like it. So I think it's worth giving a try, but it's not a full coverage powder foundation if that's what you're looking for. These new products here, I want to say just pass unless you're looking for another highlighter in your collection. As a highlighter, I think that they are beautiful, and I do not think that they market these the wrong way either. They put illuminating powder, which means highlighting, illuminating, glowing. So they did not do anything wrong when it came to the marketing. I just saw the bronzer part and was like, ooh, that would be a nice glowy bronzer. This would be like a nice, like at least blush topper, you know, like a tint of blush. But this is just like basically just like straight up highlighter. So there's no like, the pigment from the blush just doesn't show up enough to use as like a, you know, blush topper. I mean, I guess you can still use it as a blush topper to make your blush glowier, but you know what I mean. So is it something you have to run out for? No. If you wanted to give it a try to use as a highlighter, then I think 100% you should give these a try. They are nice. And then last but not least, the last thing that I did try that's new to me from Essence is the Dancing Green eyeshadow palette. And to be honest, this is the very first palette that disappointed me. The eyeshadows were just very blah, and like the matte was just like, this matte brown threw me off like right from the beginning. It literally looks like I put like a very like not so pigmented black eyeshadow in my crease, and that's just not how I would never start off a look. So it just threw me off. I mean, yes, as you can see, I made it work. It's just not my favorite. It's not what I expected from them. Their other ones are so much better. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Until next time, bye.